compare love to a flame, then just like a fire in the hearth, we must keep it supplied with fuel. Like a fire, if relationships become fuel-starved, then they go cold and the flame dies. In this video, David and Ella tell us how they plan to stoke the fire rather than to see it diminish. Thanks for being with us today. Hello, everybody. As we all know, chapter 15 of If You Love Me, Show Me is called Courtship Never Ends. So I'll never forget when I wrote the book, and a trusted pastor of mine read it, and he said, you know, the problem is it needed a good chapter to finish with. It needed something very, very positive. So he suggested that I change my last chapter and make it something victorious. And that's where the chapter was born, which is Courtship Never Ends. So now, gang, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. Now, you are in it for the long haul. You've married my son David. My son David's married you. You're joined at the hip, as we say. How are you going to keep the flame alive?
Well, I think for us, we actually, I think from what people say when they look at us, they said they think we haven't moved over yet from the honeymoon period. We're still there. And I think the way that we keep it going is that I usually have learned how to, see what he likes and would surprise him with things. I know that his favorite things is for me to cook his favorite food, and I think that's the way.
The way to every man's heart.
Chewbacca.
We try to plan out our weekends that we just make sure that weekends we have one day that's just the two of us.
Good.
Do something like watch a movie. I don't know, just potter about at home. Just as long as we're both in the same space together. And,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's an investment of time and also looking after what you think he's going to like and discovering that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Well, sounds like you landed in the butter.
Does sound like it.
It does.
Yes, literally.
How would you go about? I've got a feeling I think I might know part of the answer to this, but how would you go about making sure the honeymoon never dies?
How do I make sure the honeymoon never dies? Well, it is definitely a continual process. And each day we learn a bit more about each other. I know a lot more about Gang than when the day I met her, and it's a lot of it does come down to identifying a person's love language, and when you haven't managed to identify that, then do it.
I think David and Ella's strategies, whilst not being spectacular by modern media standards, will stand the test of time. Next week, we'll continue with defining specific practical ways that our daily actions say I love you just as loudly, or perhaps more so than words. God bless, and I hope to see you next week.